Oh, 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 yeah.
Now, this is epic.
How's it going, everybody? I hope all of you were having a great day. And we are back here today with a brand new video in the world of Tabor. You already know what it is. I took a month hiatus because this game really pissed me off with all the crashes, bugs, and all the problems that it was having. But today, that's all changed. Hopefully. That's because the Ghost of Tabor 0.9.2 hotfix update has just dropped. So of course you know what we're going to do. Your boy Switzy's going to go over all the brand new features added into Tabor because this update has brought a few new things to the game that we need to cover, as well as fixing a lot of the issues that players were having in this game that needed to be fixed. But I just want to start by saying I want to thank everybody for the massive amount of support that I got over on my modded Skyrim VR videos. I didn't expect people to really enjoy them the way they did. People were giving me tips, people were letting me know of different mods I should try, which honestly I want to try the Wabbajack mod list, but seeing the storage requirements for that bitch. But anyways, I just want to thank everybody for the massive amount of support on those videos. They are actually on the way to becoming some of my most viewed videos on my channel. So of course, as always, you can always expect more of those videos in the future because I enjoyed making them. So I guess without further ado, let's cover all the brand new things that they've added to Tabor to bring us a little bit more enjoyment. Now, the number one obvious thing is the brand new samurai sword that I have right here in my hand. It is absolutely bonkers and sick all at the same time. This thing is insane. I did not expect to be really holding a samurai sword at all, but here we are. The closest thing that we really got to a sword was this thing, which is also a sword. It came with a Tactics DLC, but now for the first time ever in Ghost of Tabor, you can actually be a samurai, but not only with the sword. You can have a full getup. Now, unfortunately, you don't have the armor or the whole suit, I guess you can say, but you can run your raids looking sharper and more badass than ever with the brand new samurai helmet that they introduced into Ghost of Tabor. Pairing this with your sword will make you the ultimate samurai. Now, there is a little bit of a bug that I do want to point out that I'm sure that some people have been having with this thing and are making it well known, is that this happens while holding the sword every once in a while, is that it just becomes basically stuck in one solid place. No, it's not stuck in the air. The moment you let go of it, it just falls on the floor. So, I mean, you can always just re-grab it again. So, they've added 2 new ways of defense, I guess you can say. Now, I have kind of my own opinions on these things, and I'm not too sure how to feel about them. I haven't tried them, so I'm gonna have to, of course, use them for a couple weeks, and then I can give my full heartfelt opinion on them. But for the first time ever in Ghost of Tabor, I think people were asking for it. We actually get what is very close to riot shields. Now, this is the small version that you get. It's called the Samurai Shield. So basically, it is a shield that you use with the Samurai Sword. Now, I wish you could put it on your back. That would make it just about 10 times better, but on your arm is fine too. I mean, sick. I have the full Samurai getup now. So running like this would be insane. And I know we're going to see some players like this. So I'm excited to see that. I personally probably am not going to run like this. But I was saying how this is like basically a riot shield in Ghost of Tabor. I'm going to show you guys the real riot shield in Ghost of Tabor. This bad boy right here. Now, this thing is definitely a riot shield, especially since you have, well, the window to see through. Honestly, not what I was expecting for them to add to Ghost of Tabor, but I'd say very cool, very different. The shields, like I said, I do have an opinion on, but I'm not going to give that opinion until I've used them and played this game for a couple weeks with them in the game. But this is the brand new DLC that you do get. It's the Samurai DLC. So this next feature that has been introduced into Tabor, everybody's been waiting on. It should have been introduced in the last big update that we had. But ladies and gentlemen, finally, we are able to carry our helmets on our bags. Now apparently this was causing so many issues that they couldn't add it in the last update, so they spent some time trying to perfect the issue to make it not happen at all, I'd assume. And now we finally have it in Tabor, so now we can carry a lot of weapons on our bags, on our adventure bags, as well as now collect helmets. Finally. Definitely a needed feature, definitely was something that everyone was hoping for and expecting the last update, and were very disappointed when we didn't get it, but now we got the full setup. Now, of course, everything else in this update really just applied to fixing the game, making sure that the crashes don't happen as often or at all, really. Hopefully, the folding won't cause any sort of spins or launching into infinity or anything like that, or even crashes. Hopefully now, Ghost of Tabor is one solid experience. And that's just what we're going to find out. Now, of course, like I said, I took a month hiatus, so with that being said, I actually have not played this game in a month. So your special operative Switzy here is just a little bit rusty and is going to need to do a warm-up raid as per usual. Also, your boy Switzy has ran into a little bit of a crisis here because since I haven't been playing for a month and things have just been kind of sitting in the kiosk, kind of a little bit overweight, I guess you can say, and because I haven't been here, well, we aren't really doing well financially. So let's hope with this warm-up raid and every other raid we do, we have good successful raids, find good loot, but also let's make some hard-earned cash. Definitely. Honestly, I think Labfest would just do perfectly because we'll just upgrade as we go down. Since I have one of them sitting there, I think we're going to run in with this bad boy of an SMG because I feel like this would definitely give us a little bit of a fighting chance. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention, we're running a sling bag by the way, but they fixed the backpacks, so now you can put things in your backpack, and if it doesn't want to stay in there, well, it will just kind of like roll if you somehow misplace it. There. So now you do not have to have the hassle of any of your items falling through the bag. They will literally, well, it has some bugs, but theoretically it's supposed to stay in there rolling around, but you have to really force it to get it out, which is nice. Very good feature. With that being said, we got our kit. We're running this. We do have a lab vest in this helmet, so really not the weapon most people would choose to run, at least I think. I feel like this is a decent weapon, but we're going to take it because it's going to help us get through this just a little bit more easier, hopefully. And the map that I'm choosing our warm-up to be on is our lovely favorite Chodov Mall. Let's hope for a very successful warm-up raid, good loot, successful extraction, and honestly, let's see what this new update is all about, and maybe we run into a samurai. We'll see. Let's get this shit going. Alrighty, here we are in the bathroom. Not the spawn that I was hoping for, but we'll have to take it. NRS. No. Actually, because we don't have one of those, we should probably take one. Alright, we got a phone. Just really selling garbage. We're not going to move down just yet. Very nice. I don't really see anybody, but we gotta be sneaky about it. Honestly, I think going in there would be our best bet, because that way we can hopefully maybe cop an upgraded armor. Scavs don't miss, eh? Basically a finger to the face. We will heal ourselves. That's insane. There's somebody else here and it's probably a scav. Nope. Was a kitted person. I have to keep in mind that even though I've been gone for a month, that doesn't mean everyone else has. And people probably have maxed out trader levels at this point, or at least close to that, and can buy good weapons, good armor, and also they probably have a lot of AP. Boom, 20,000. We're getting there. Because let's be honest, the quests and the missions, the tasks, whatever they are just absolutely grindy, and I haven't been able to really level any traders past level 2 at all, and I've completed quite a few of these off camera and, well, mainly just off camera, I guess. And I'm still super far away from getting any sort of traders to level 3, so I am still going to be picking at this, but I think I'm just too far behind to even try to do it this way. So there's been word going around about some of the most underrated weapons of Tabor that can also just absolutely shred through kitted players. And the number one weapon that was brought to attention a little bit ago was the bar. A low trader requirement, an absolute shredder, but with that comes some downsides. One of its downsides is its handling. It's absolute dog shit. Another is its magazine size. Does not hold a lot of ammunition. So you gotta be very precise and very on point with your shots to make sure you're shredding. But I thought to myself, is this gun really the ultimate shredder that everybody claims it is? Even the Tabor Twitter. And we also hear these guns going off a lot in raid recently. So let's just see how good this weapon is and if we can shred some players. With that being said, we have our kit. The bar. Magazine, FMJ for number 1, but some special ones for 2 and 3. Got ourselves a grenade, impact, to help us out. Running a more decenter helmet than the army helmet. Got our adventure bag, tangerines, NRS, bandage. We're ready to frickin' go. Let's just see if we can shred some players through this. So let's take our first bar run through the Chodov Mall once again, because I feel that gives us a little bit more of a chance. Everything's a little bit more closer. I can at least practice with this weapon in this location. Let's hope for a successful raid, good loot, successful extraction, maybe find some key cards, maybe find a streamer item. We'll never know. Let's see if this bar is the shredder everyone claims it to be. I'll see you guys in this raid. Alrighty, here we are. Kitchen spawn. Not the spawn I was hoping for, but the spawn we're going to get. Still kind of getting used to the feel of this game once again, because playing Skyrim VR, things are just a little bit different. Oh. Can't we just be friendly just once? Not have a gunfight? I don't even have a secondary. Come on, buddy. This scav has his eyes on someone else. Huh. I guess that's what I get for not having my weapon cocked. And we kind of went through a lot of our money getting that kit set up, so I don't even think I can buy another bar. So we're not going to be able to test out the bar just yet, unfortunately. Boy oh boy, this game seems to be getting a little bit sweaty. Alright, we're going to steer very clear from Chodov Mall. It seems that people are running that and being absolute sweats in that. So maybe, just maybe, we'll have a chance somewhere else. So I'm thinking we hit Matka Underground, because I've stated many times in my other videos that I don't hit this map too often at all, and I need to show the love it deserves. I don't know why I don't play Underground a whole lot, because honestly, that's where I find most of my key card. You'd think I'd play that map a lot more with those chances, but no. Okay, this time we're gonna hope successful raid, successful extraction. Let's survive at least 5 minutes or longer this time. We're bringing in a Vector 9. It is loaded, I believe. Okay, well, it had a bullet in it. Got our adventure bag, 2 NRS, got a grenade to protect us. We are wearing a helmet, tier 3. Let's hope for the very best in this raid. And I will see you guys in this raid. Let's get this bread. Okay. Open. Not the area I was hoping to spawn once again, but at least it's a spawn. Oh, let the looting begin. Damn, everything seems kind of dry. Okay, so definitely more on the drier side for sure. That is a SMG silencer. Don't know what that aim was, but it worked. Just finding the shield straight up, eh? Tracer and tracer. NRS. No. So this has definitely been a quiet raid. The only gunshots that have been ringing off have been mine. Not gonna lie, I feel like a badass running with this shield at least, so that's what matters. I say we check keycard. I doubt it spawned, but oh gosh. Didn't expect them to be right there. Oh, the shield works. Maybe. God, so annoying. But I see no keycard, so we'll just move along. Okay, nothing. A Mac 10. I know scavs hang out in here too, but we'll take it anyways. We'll take that too. Very odd. Was kind of expecting. Hey, I need this. Hey, if I'm the only one in this raid for this one, I'll take it because, well, I like taking free loot for myself. Got an extraction. Dude, these silencers, I don't use them. At least these ones. It's just straight money. I will take that because what's in here? Nothing. Oh, we'll check the bathroom. Okay, we're gonna move upstairs. Now we know somebody could be up here. Where are the scavs, man? No helmets. Nothing. At least a upgrade for something. A sling bag. What's up here? Bolt action. Not too bad. Better armor. Oh my goodness. Another shield. So I guess they aren't just samurai shields. They're actually riot shields. Looking at these don't have the samurai design on them. Which means they've actually gone ahead and added riot shields. And I'm quite curious to see how this will play out for everyone else. Your boy's running 2 riot shields. Of course, we gotta go this way. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, I am terrified. Okay. We've made it down here. I'm starting to feel we actually are the only ones here, which is fine by me. Oh my god, the shields. They're everywhere. I have more than I can carry for the shields, that's for sure. A shield. That's insane. Dude, I don't know where any of these scavs are, but... yeah, whatever. Just stay out there. A FAMAS. I'll take the mag. No scav. No streamer items. Medical area. NRS? No. Every time I hear that, I get real terrified because I feel like somebody else is in here with me. Hey. Honestly, I would rather take a small and big shield than 2 big ones. Take out 1 of each kind. Worth it. Energy drink. We're doing a little bit okay. Okay, we're gonna move in here, see if there's GPU. Of course not. Better vest to upgrade to? Of course not. Purple room. Nothing. Yeah, that's a fair run, I guess. No scav. Well, I guess we'll just kind of take the last little bit of loot that's around this area, and then we'll head out and call this successful, at least for a loot run. We will take the magazine for this. Let me guess, a shield? No, what kind of vest? Lab. What's in here? Money. We like money. Good helmet? No. Same helmet. And I'd assume not a good helmet in here. Even worse. Alright, we're on the move to our extraction. Hopefully, we're moving the right way. I believe we are, though. Nothing. Got 2 riot shields. Very nice. More to add to the collection. Now we got the regular and the samurai riot shields. Look at us go. An adventure bag. Oh boy. I feel like that's just how it's going to be for the first couple of weeks, is that everybody's going to be finding these riot shields in raid quite often, and then all of a sudden they'll become obsolete to find and very rare and very hard. Any scavs? No. Very weird. I think my game's bugged because there is literally no scavs anywhere. So I'm going to hope that extraction is also working and not going to be an issue. Good vest. Nope, just a lot of shields. And an adventure bag. Overall, not a bad loot run, I can say. Definitely got some decent things, but unfortunately, no key cards. But there's always chances to find more. Overall, not a bad raid. At least we successfully extracted this one. Pulled out 2 riot shields, and I'm quite curious to see just how much these actually sell for. So, oh wow, you can sell all for 19,000. That's insane. That seems like a big money farm problem, because given how often you're finding shields in raid and how much you can sell shields for, people are going to become millionaires after just a few raids. I now see why they didn't allow you to attach it to your body, because they kind of maybe thought about this already kind of maybe being an issue, but goddamn, now I know what to do until that's fixed. Pulled out a pretty damn good backpack, mainly just silencers, magazines, but a bunker fill is still a successful raid, and extraction nonetheless. Now, I actually have a turn-in mission that I have to complete with this, so let's do that right this minute. Boom. And then right here we get JPC2 armor, 2 water bottle, and an NRS. Did a little bit of pawning, a little bit of selling. Now our wallet is a bit happier. Already, I'm thinking that we're just going to bring in the kit that we already rocked. I'm almost out of ammunition on this thing. Money stack added to our brand new money stack that we started because our other one is full. I'm excited to see how much money we accumulate just before the new wipe begins. For this raid, decided to do a little bit of an upgrade from the Vector 9 over here to the Vector 10, adding a grip, the drum mag, but keeping the same sight that we were rocking over on the 9. Hopefully, this will bring us some good loot, maybe some kills, and a successful raid. And with that being said, let's hope for a successful raid, successful extraction, good loot, and hopefully streamer items or keycards. That's all we can hope for, and that's all we wish for. I will see you guys in this Night Matka Mies raid. Let's get some good loot. Okay, here we are. I'm not gonna lie to everybody. It took about 10 minutes to find this raid. So that's lovely. Just like every update, it always breaks something in the game. And for some reason it allowed me to search for a raid for 5.5 minutes before I had to abort and search for another. Oh, definitely not the comeback to Tabor I was expecting or wanting. Already, I'm thinking for our last raid, we have just a little bit of fun. Since your boy Switzy's having no luck at all after a month-long hiatus, which I feel like that's to blame. My skills have kind of dropped a little bit. I'm a little rusty. I think we do a little 0 to hero. At least try and see what we can pull off. So with that being said, we're running just an A22 vest, a Glock, a sling bag with nothing in it. My way of doing it. I know some people do it with absolutely nothing. Some people do it with just a Glock. Some people do it with just these two. I'm going to start off with a Glock, an A22, and a sling. That way I can at least collect some things that I find along my way. If I end up finding an NRS first or something like that, I'm able to actually hold on to it. Now I'm thinking we do the island of Tabor. And speaking of which, the island of Tabor is going to be getting an absolutely huge and much needed makeover in the near future. If you guys aren't up to date with the Ghost of Tabor news and haven't been following the Discord or the Twitter or the YouTube or anything, Ghost of Tabor has recently announced that they're going to be doing a lot of changes, enhancements, and additions to the island of Tabor, bringing us new areas within the island of Tabor to run around in, loot in, and kill people. Now, there is no ETA for when that update is going to drop. I'd actually assume it would come when a wipe happens, but we are finally going to have a big, huge island map to run in the near future. Finally, we're going to have an absolutely huge island map that expands over those hills. Definitely super excited to see that and excited to run the brand new island map once it becomes available for everyone to play. I really hope that scav's just shooting at me. Alright, we're the first one here. That's good. Food. No catnip. That's okay. We're hearing gunshots, so let's move. Nothing. Alright. Sling bag. An extra Glock. We'll take it. A pump shotgun. Alright, do we get an armor upgrade? No, we get a shield. Well, those can stay there. Oh. No flight recorder. I honestly did not expect that scav to see me from way up here. Honestly, did not find a whole lot in here that I was expecting. So, I guess we'll have to move on. But we do got a shield to protect us. Hopefully, it does just that. Okay. You do not have a weapon that I want to take, so we'll just move along. Okay, so there's this scav that is just absolutely not leaving me alone. Oh, well, I got the one. God, that was not the way I wanted to go about doing this, but we're gonna move over to the military camp. Nobody's been here. That's good for us. Water. Oh, now that's an upgrade of vest. Nothing. Give me it. AP 22 LRs. We'll take them. Okay. Definitely a more suitable weapon, though the shotgun will still kind of help us for now. Honestly, no. We'll leave it. Power supply. Helmet. I don't have a helmet. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's starting to look a little better now. I'm honestly thinking we move up to radio, check that out, and then maybe navigate docks after and extract with what we got. Huh. The front door is open. Just very sneakily move into the building. Let's see why the door is open. Yeah, we don't got time for that. Okay. I don't really understand this. Well, we found our NRS. Did Buddy not come up this far? Did he get killed? No, he came up here. Uh-oh. Okay, not gonna lie. This whole thing seems like a trap. Very weird. So he was just probably hunting for specific things? Oh my god. Standard. We're not too worried about the standard. Muesli and that. Okay. Alrighty. I'm thinking we're going to go check out down there. See if anybody's looted it. If not, we'll see what we can find. And then we'll make our way over to docks and extract with what we got. Because honestly, I'll consider this a successful 0 to hero. Anybody here? Gross. Let's see what people left behind. Oh, some cash. A weapon of no use. Armor that is useless. Come on, good armor. Nothing. Good. Makarov. NRS. That is what we are talking about. And another 822. Right on. Alrighty, we're gonna head over to docks and finally get the successful extraction that we've been looking for. Made more noise than I was wanting to, thanks to these guys. So now we definitely got to keep our eyes open because there could still be people running about, and now they know where we are. No, not good. There's our extraction, come on. Somebody's been here. They ransacked it. No point to looking. Let's just get out of here. Nothing. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Got you all. You know what? Considering the luck that I did have throughout this entire video, I'll consider this 0 to hero an absolute win. Yet again, collected ourselves another riot shield. Easy things to collect, it seems, in this game at the moment. But like I said previously, I know it's going to be like that for the first couple weeks because, well, they're new. They want everybody to get their hands on them, try them out, but also it's for a feedback type measure so that, you know, people can try them out, give feedback, make the issues known, say what's good, what's bad, so that they can be improved on. But running a shield in this game just seems absolutely insane. You know what? I had fun doing this 0 to hero, so I feel like next time we should really do a 0 to hero the right way and see what we can just pull out of raid. Besides the AP of 919 that we found that is absolutely full, what a find, we also got ourselves a lovely electronic wallet, which you know what we do here in Tabor? When we collect one of these, we gotta see how much we make. Is it big or is it a dig? Let's find out. Everybody place your bets now. How much did your boy make off this electronic wallet? Is it something worthwhile? Or is it just something lousy? 11,000. We'll take it. Puts us just shy of 130,000 TK. My wallet is now happy. Honestly, this was not the experience I was hoping for coming back after a month hiatus, but also at the same time, it makes sense when you don't play a game for a month, you tend to be a little bit rusty. But don't worry, my skill is only going to improve because I'm going to be playing this game a lot more now because things are fixed, the game is getting better, the game is now being focused on. Now let's just see where it goes from here. Overall, I can say this brand new update was very needed, fixed the game, brought it to a more reliable, stable condition. We are now able to fold backpacks and armors into each other with minimal crashes, minimal bugs, as well as adding the brand new helmet attachment to the backpacks that were supposed to be added in the last big update, but of course were causing a lot of issues and bugs and crashes within the game. Now it's here. And our bag actually having some collision physics so that things fit in there nicely, and if you don't put it in there correctly, just stay in your bag. But as I stated before, where bugs get fixed, bugs come out. The Samurai DLC, honestly not too bad, but now in Ghosts of Tabor, you can actually be a samurai. And I think that would make a fun video to see if you can actually survive just being a samurai in Ghosts of Tabor. But my headset is about to die, I've had no luck, and I need to rethink my strategies and honestly sharpen my skills just a tad bit and come back to this with a sharper mind. So, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this awesome video of me covering the brand new hotfix update that they brought to Ghosts of Tabor that brought brand new features, new DLC, and also fixed a lot of the crashes and bugs that every player was experiencing within Tabor, but also having absolutely no luck with a rating, then you can drop a big fat thumbs up on this video. And if you are new here, subscribe to my channel. We have a brand new milestone of 750 subscribers that we are trying to reach. We get brand new subscribers every single day, so I know it's possible. Let's do it, guys. I post gaming videos almost regularly. I like to give myself a break every now and then. Unless I'm having an issue, then I try to resolve that issue as quickly as possible, but you know, I'm here almost consistently. It is about time Ghost of Tabor got the love it deserved, the updates it needed, the focus it needed. Now we can run raids in Ghost of Tabor with that sense of security, knowing that we will successfully extract from these raids with the loot that we collect. We won't end up crashing because of our bags and folding armors and just other weird, stupid little bugs. And now we can run as a samurai. And as always, I will see you guys in this vault or on that battlefield in the next video. Later. Drop that cat beat, boys.